for you. So I have a few shows I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Can you just like give me a description because I'm not sure if I know really what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. So Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So there's a plant and it's big and it's green and everyone's like, this plant's really pretty. It's not even that pretty. I think it's like a smelly one maybe. And then there's this girl and she's like, oh, I like you, but I have commitment problems a little bit. I can't leave. I'm like, no. And then she says, oh, I'll clean the plant or whatever you want me to do. It needs like a bath or something. So she's like, yeah, let me wash it up. And then she sneaks in, but then the plant eats a lot of people, and then it sings a song too.
A chorus line.
A 5, 6, 7, 8.
They dance. They sing while they dance, which is good. And then they do a kick line, you know, like, and they wear hats, I think, like top hats. And it's really cute. They like do start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news.
Or maybe that's from Madagascar. It's like the same.
Start spreading the news.
And then they have like faces of people that they want to be from the Renaissance.
So tell me about Hamilton.
That's the one where the guy's in a star because he wants to be a star, and his name is Hamilton. Hamilton's in like basically every musical ever, so it's really hard to tell which. Oh, well, you can't tell which songs from Hamilton because it's a rap song. They're all rap songs, and like they're shooting people up all the time. All the kids die. He sings a song about how his kids are gonna blow up one day.
Him say that someday I would blow us all away.
The shot is really sad, but the plot twist, foreshadowing, Hamilton dies. So if you don't know that already, now you know. And there's that girl, Eliza, and she is a trooper. And Angelica's like a jealous girl. Like, just stay in London or stay in America. Pick something.
Rent.
Eviction or pay.
These are boys that live in New York City, and they have AIDS, but not all of them do. Maybe it spreads, I don't really know. But there's that girl Maureen who likes Joanne, she likes Joanne. But Mark likes both of them. But no, wait, I thought maybe, is he gay? He might be gay, we're not sure. And then they like sing some songs about how they're poor. And the one's like, I support the homeless people, which is cool, but the landlord from In the Heights, crossover there, that's like a little Easter egg, his name's Benny. And he's like, hey, don't do that, that's gonna make me look bad, so shut down your protest. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, I'm gonna do a show. Meet my girl Mimi, she's in the show, and Maureen's like, we should do a mad collab, and they do. And it's like a really cool show, but no one can run the show, so they need Mark. But Mark's like all torn up. He's in a love triangle. Maybe it's a square. I don't know. There could be a fourth person involved. I didn't really listen to the whole thing. But from what I've heard, it's pretty crazy. That's really all I have. I just know Mark's the main character.
Heather's.
September 1st, 1989. Dear Diary.
There's 3. And they're like the primary colors, I think, because they're like main people. Red, yellow, blue. They have different last names. They're not like clones. And they are really popular. Crossover from Wicked there. Easter egg for you. And there's this girl, Veronica, and she's like, listen, I'm gonna kill people. And they're like, don't kill me. And she's like, well, I'm going to. And they're like, and then she's like, well, it's okay, I'll forge notes. And her boy, JP, is like, oh, shoot, I'm going to help you. And so he's like, yeah, like, I'll do the killing, you write the notes. And she's like, yeah, we're the dream team. This is mad awesome. So they're like, let's get the first Heather the red Heather. She's the biggest Heather. So they're like, we're gonna get her first, and they do. They're like, have some poison or something, and she dies. And then it starts off like a suicide chase, which is really bad. But then there's Martha, and she's like, I am just not gonna fit in. At the end, JP's like, hey, come over, girl, and I won't talk about that part, but then after that, he's like, I'm gonna blow up the school. And she's like, no, you can't do that. I'm a changed girl. I want to be 17 today.
Can we be 17?
I don't know why she says that. Maybe she wants to like save the killing for later in her life. You do you, girl, I guess. But then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna blow up anyway. And he does. And Veronica's like, well, he was kind of toxic. Let that go. That's all I remember from that one.
Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Come look at the freaks.
So there's like, it's like a circus. It's like if The Greatest Showman was on Broadway, basically. So there's like some people, they're like Siamese twins, and they sing a weird song. It's really confusing. They're like, we like each other, we hate each other. I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't really know what's happening there. So they're like, let's be in the circus. We need financial security. And they're like, heck yes. So then they go to the circus, and then they meet this guy that they both like, but then he just likes the one. And then he's like, we can never be together. And she's like, okay, I respect your decision. I think it's a mutual agreement. And then there's probably some animals in it, I would guess. Though I don't know if you can actually... No, you couldn't do that on Broadway. Maybe they're like animal cutouts. I would look out for those. They're probably pretty cool. And they do a performance, because there's the bearded lady, and she likes to dance. And then there are the juggler boys, and there's the small man, and they're best friends. That's beautiful.
Les Mis. Talk to me.
Oh, yes, Les Mis. So you've got your boy, John Valjean, and he's like 24871, and that's his prisoner number, and that really is not good. Because he's prisoner, good. He just stole some bread, but he was like, no, I'm not a bad guy, I swear. And Javert was like, no, I will hunt you till I die. And he was like, dude, back off. That's a little intense. I think you're obsessed with me. It's true, he is. But he's like, okay, I'm gonna meet this girl in the shipyard. Were they in a shipyard? I think I saw boats. Definitely, there were boats. So he's in the shipyard, and there's Fontaine, and she's like, I'm gonna cut off my hair. I need to transform myself as a person. Because she got fired from her job, and they always say get a new haircut. It changes your life. So, got a new haircut. She was going great, but then she was like, no, I must make money for my daughter. Then she dies, which is sad. But then John Valjean has to go get the daughter from the innkeeper people that are really funny, and then he gets her, and then they're like old, not that old, like medium age, and she's like, I like this boy next door. I know his name starts with an M. I think it's like, it's probably French. No, it's definitely French. They're all from France. But I'm gonna just go Marcus for now, because that's the closest I can get. But he's real cute, in the movie at least. I don't know about the show. But they're like, let's sing through the fence, I love you. And they like hold hands. It's like, what's that thing where they go like this? It's in some movie I saw. Maybe it's like E.T. Did E.T. touch the boy's finger? It's like E.T. And they're like, wow, we have a connection. She's like, yes, I never seen you before, but you're the love of my life. Awesome. So, then they're like, it's bunker time, and then they have a battle, and the boy with the flowy hair is like, we must stay in the battle. Okay. But then he dies. And the little boy dies also, which is bad. And then epinephrine dies. But she had like a lot of issues. And then there's like a few left. No, they all die actually. But then they reconvene, and then John dies. And the ghosts come together and they sing a song and they rally, and it's like High School Musical at the end when they sing, "We're all in